Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, including some drama from a few days ago after rapper The Game revealed his top 10. And now that the dust has settled, we'll be exploring some reactions to this list from the tweet. My top 10 best rappers alive, list in order, not including myself. Jay, Nas, Wayne, Eminem, Kendrick, Snoop, Drake, Andre, J. Cole, and Lil Baby. And by the way, I'll go bar for bar with anybody on this list. And one name in particular stuck out like a sore thumb based on most reactions, which we will explore in a bit. We also have a thread from 97 that has been described as prophetic by some in regards to how things will turn out for Eminem, and we got to see this thanks to some fans on Reddit. More on this in a bit. But first, as usual, before we get started, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. And Eminem's got another foreign certification for music to be murdered by, and it's now been certified gold in France for selling over 50,000 units in the country. And moving on to the topics at hand, we'll get the old thread about Eminem out of the way first, and on Reddit it goes. An old thread talking about Eminem before getting signed, and it was on Google Groups from the 11th of September 97 titled The Best White Rapper, and the user adds, "The best white rapper is a kid named Eminem, pronounced Eminem, from Detroit. He's not national and probably won't be for a while, but I've heard a lot of his songs and it's banging." That certainly would sound crazy to any in quotes rational hip-hop fans back in 97, since Marshall was still unknown for the most part, hence in the discussion on Reddit a user expands. I love reading stuff like this, like I'm reading a prophecy or something. And roughly 6 months after that post, Eminem was officially signed to Aftermath, and another user details how deep underground Eminem was. It's so weird because I grew up in the same area as Eminem and really didn't hear about him until right before Slim Shady LP came out. ICP and Kid Rock were pretty huge, but Eminem was real underground in my opinion. Apparently he had an online following among underground hip-hop heads, but it's so damn weird that the best rapper in the world was from my neighborhood and I had literally no idea. And just like the positive predictions from the late 90s, at the time there were also naysayers, to which a user expands. I seen another post where it has some guy saying that Eminem won't make it, and we covered that one on this channel before from January 27th, 99, where the user dropped 3 reasons why Eminem won't make it. And as you see, the pessimists always have more to say. That was a whole research paper on why Eminem wouldn't blow up in a major way. Check out that video if you missed it. And to the huge fans out there, here's something to think about. This guy been supporting Eminem since day one. Moving on, the game's top 10 sparked reactions from thousands on social media, and usually when artists drop their list it says in quotes "my" right there, but that doesn't stop the arguments from pouring in. Reminds me of how people got heated when Eminem included Joyner Lucas on his list of favorite rappers, and in this one Lil Baby was the recipient of the most hit, along with the usual Eminem haters who are more dedicated than fans. For Lil Baby, a user reacts, "What is Lil Baby doing on this list?" And another added, "I swear, Lil Baby is the most hyped nonsense since Cardi B in 2017. Just shows how mediocre US hip-hop has become. Get that hot sauce rapping dude off that list." And to be honest, the two Lils on the list were getting some hands. Lil Baby and Lil Wayne not supposed to be on this list, and on Wayne another expand. "Can we stop putting Lil Wayne on this list? The man raps like he has cotton in his mouth." To which a user responds, "Only person on this list better than Lil Wayne is Eminem. Do you agree with this?" On a side note, I've noticed an uptick in Wayne hate, especially after what went down towards the end of last year. Some of you remember that. And moving on, as you'd expect, the Eminem detractors had a lot to say. A user expands, "I'm a little high up there, but I'ma let y'all rock. Y'all be letting y'all goats throw temper tantrum albums over how poorly received their previous albums were, and many users turned up for this one." One expands, "Huh? So he can't vent on his own albums? He's an artist. He uses his music as therapy. Would you prefer him to vent on a couple of tweets like a 12-year-old? The F? Hip-hop fans today are so lost that they would prefer an artist to address issues on Twitter rather than in their music." And to that response, a user adds, "The perfect response for all those hating bomb critics. I couldn't have said it any better." And the fans loved Kamikaze, hence why every song on the album is eligible for gold or higher in the United States. But jealousy drives these detractors because their faves could never, so it had to be said, and he still outsold and broke more records than your favorite rapper, and I'd add in quotes worst to that. And some are reminding Game, you said you couldn't go bar to bar with Eminem, and people remember. Really? You will go bar for bar with Eminem? LOL. It's his personal list of course, but he thought we wouldn't notice that he took out 50 Cent and slipped in Lil Baby, hence this. 50 Cent should be there, not Lil Baby. And you could make an objective argument to support that claim, but hey, personal list it is. But over to you guys, what are your thoughts on these topics? Comment below and see you on the next one.